Nigerians for the conduct of the elections, the presidential, National Assembly, gubernatorial, and state assembly elections, and also use this medium to congratulate His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari on his victory as president, and also His Excellency Professor Yemi Osinbajo on his victory and their victory as President and Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And I know that the next level will be higher than where we are. Now, let me also congratulate the President of the Senate, the Speaker of the House, the Deputy President of the Senate, the Deputy Speaker of the House, and all the principal and presiding officers of both chambers of the National Assembly. Thank them first for the effort they made in giving Nigeria an electoral law that enabled us conduct election that has been adjudged an improvement upon previous elections. And also thank them that they went through so much in the field, they are back, and they are back hitting the ground running on legislative matters that has been pending on the floor of the Senate and House of Representatives, because they have started well in considering the measures that that were submitted by Mr. President and other legislative measures. Let me use the opportunity again to specially plead with the legislature, the Senate in particular, that they should please consider as a great priority, I know they have started, the 2019 appropriation bill. Let them also consider as priority the medium-term expenditure framework which they have committed to the committee. And of course, the medium-term expenditure framework is going to be the basis of their determining different parameters that is going to be used in the consideration and passage of the 2019 appropriation. I also draw the attention to the Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission commissioners, which Mr. President has submitted before them. Then the Deposit Insurance Corporation Managing Director and the Executive Directors. Then the Minimum Wage Act, Minimum Wage Bill, which is pending also before them. And then there are other legislative measures, including appointments, which are also pending. There is the Northeast Development Commission. There is the National Bureau of Statistics. There are a lot of other measures which are pending. I want to use this opportunity, appreciate them how they have started thus far, and simply pray that they should please give more time to this in view of the short time that we have to the end of the 8th Assembly. Let me say that on our part as the liaison and the executive, that the executive is ready with all their system to come in and defend the budget. We have in advance worked with the Committee on Appropriation, working on the timetable for the defense, and we've primed all the ministers, heads of departments, agencies, and the ministries to be on the alert so that immediately the bill is committed to the Committee on Appropriation with the subcommittee standing, with the other committees standing as subcommittees, we will, upon invitation, appear before them. That is, the different committees or different ministries, departments, and agencies will appear before them and answer questions or defend the estimate that Mr. President has submitted. Let me also use the opportunity to pray the legislature that the budget of the different government-owned agencies and corporations is still pending before them. And unless this budget of the different agencies are passed, considered and passed, then we still have a lot to lose in terms of opportunities for employment in those ministries and some capital projects which would have increased government spending or the spending of these agencies and departments and corporations, which would have reflated the economy and given more people things to do. Because unless, for instance, you approve the budget of the central bank, Inland Revenue Service, Deposit Insurance, the Communications Commission, Nigerian Port Authority, Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, and all those other agencies, about 60-something of them, they cannot undertake capital projects that are that they proposed, and the budget of the agencies were also submitted along with the national budget by Mr. President when he laid the budget on the floor. These are the matters we want to pray that the legislature, in their wisdom, in their magnanimity, in the normal standard of patriotism which they have, should please give extra time. I am conscious that they have given extra time, that they have given extra commitments, they have given extra hours at committee level, at plenary, to this. But I still ask for more of their commitments in these areas, because the government is expecting so much. And under President Buhari, none of these things that could be done unless it is approved by the National Assembly. I also want to remind them that there were also budgets. For instance, the budget for the defense as supplementary, which were earlier sent, which is still pending. I want to pray that all this be considered. Thank you very much.
Thank you, distinguished. The floor is open for questions if you have any.